The next topic that we are going to learn is transformer. A transformer is a device that works on the principle of mutual induction. So based on mutual induction, the transformer is working. Then what is a transformer? So transformer is a device for increasing or decreasing the voltage of an AC without any change in the electric power. So without any change in the electric power, the transformer increases and decreases the voltage of an alternating current. So in order to increase or decrease the voltage of an AC, we can use transformer. Transformers are of two types, which are the step up transformer and step down transformer. So the two types of transformer are step up transformer and step down transformer. The one which increases AC voltage is step up transformer. The step up transformer increases the alternating current voltage, while step down transformer decreases the voltage. The one which increases AC voltage is called step up transformer, and the one which decreases the AC voltage is a step down transformer. So this is the diagram of a step up transformer and this is step down transformer. Examine the diagrams of step up and step down transformers and list out the differences in their designs. So we have to write the difference between step up and step down transformer. So in step up transformer, you can see a primary coil and a secondary coil. So in the case of step down transformer also you can say a primary coil and secondary coil. Then compared to secondary coil, the number of turns or number of windings in the primary coil is less, while in the case of secondary coil it is more. So or it is high. So less number of windings in the case of primary coil and it is high in the case of secondary coil. So in a step up transformer there is an increase in number of windings from primary to secondary coil. While in the case of step down transformer, the number of windings in the primary coil is high, while in the case of secondary coil it is less. So there is a decrease in the number of coils from primary to secondary. That is step down transformer. So here the number of turns increases from primary to secondary. So it is step up transformer. Now let us see what are the differences. Thick wires are used in the primary. So in step up transformer, thick wires are used in the primary coil, while in step down transformer, thick wires are used in the secondary coil. So thick wires are used in the primary. Here in the primary, thin wires are used. So thin wires are used in the primary. Then thin wires are used in the secondary. In the case of step up transformer, thin wires are used in the secondary. Then thick wires are used in the secondary. Here thick wires are used in the secondary. Then number of windings in the secondary are high. So here the number of windings in the secondary is high, while in this case the number of windings in the secondary is less. Number of windings in the primary are are less. So the number of windings in primary coil is less, while here the number of windings in the primary coil is high. So you have to fill this table in your textbook. Okay. Then the EMF in each turn of the primary and secondary coils will be the same. So EMF in each turn in the primary and secondary coil will be same and it is represented by E. Okay. Then EMF in one turn will be E. EMF in each turn of the primary and secondary coils are same and the EMF in one turn is represented as E. Then EMF in the primary coil is equal to NP into E. NP is the number of turns in the primary into E. So on multiplying the number of turns and E, we will get the voltage in the primary. So this Vp represents voltage in the primary is equal to number of turns in the primary into EMF in the one turn. So EMF in the primary or voltage in the primary is equal to number of turns in the primary into EMF in the one turn. Then induced EMF in the secondary is Vs, that is voltage in the secondary Vs is equal to Ns into E. Ns is the number of turns in the secondary into EMF in the one turn. So what is Vs? Vs is a voltage in the secondary is equal to number of turns in the secondary into E. So on dividing Vs by Vp, we will get Vs by Vp is equal to Ns by Np. So Vs is a voltage in the secondary divided by voltage in the primary gives is equal to number of turns in the secondary divided by number of turns in the primary. So the number of turns and the voltage are directly related. So on increasing the number of turns, what happens? The voltage or induced EMF also increases. So step-up transformer is used for increasing the voltage and step-down transformer is used for decreasing the voltage. See, on moving from primary to secondary, we can see there is a decrease in number of turns. When the number of turns decreases, the induced EMF also decreases. On increasing the number of turns, the induced EMF increases. So the number of turns and voltage are directly related. So Vs, in the numerator you can see voltage of the secondary, and here the number of turns in the secondary, and in the numerator you can see voltage in the primary and number of turns in the primary. So Vs by Vp is equal to Ns by Np. So you have to remember this equation. Based on this equation, we have to solve some problems. Using this equation, complete the following table. Details of the primary coil and secondary coils are given. We have to complete this table. So Np is given 500, Vp is given 10, Ns is given 2500, and we have to find Vs. So using this equation, we have to find Vs. So let us see. Np, Ns, Vs is not given, Vp is given. So all these three are given, Vs is not given. So we have to, in the first step, we have to write the equation. So we know that Vs by Vp is equal to Ns by Np. After that, write the given data in the correct places. So Vp is 10 volt. So write here 10, then Ns 2500 and Np is 500. After that, cross multiply. 2500 into 10 is equal to Vs into 500. So from this we have to calculate Vs. 2500 into 10 divided by 500 gives 50 volt. So write the answer here 50 volt. Then here Np is not given. All other data are given. So we have to find Np. So here Np is not given. All other are given. So in the first step we have to write the same equation. So Vs is 25 volt. Vp is 100 volt. Ns is 800. And Np is not given. So we have to find Np. Cross multiply and find the answer. So we will get 3200. Number of turns in the primary is 3200. In the third problem, Vp is not given. So we have to find Vp. So here in the first step we have to write the equation. After that write the given data. Vs is 120, Vp is not given, then Ns is 1800, Np is 600. So cross multiply, find the answer, so that we will get 40 volt. Vp as 40 volt. Voltage in the primary is 40 volt. Then fourth one, here Ns is not given, all other are given. So in this case also we have to write the equation, write the given data, cross multiply, and so that you will get Ns as 600. The number of turns in the secondary is 600. Next question. A transformer working on a 240 volt AC supplies a voltage of 8 volt to an electric bell in the circuit. The number of turns in the primary coil is 4800. Calculate the number of turns in the secondary coil. So we have to find how many turns are in the secondary coil. For that also we have to use this equation. So in this problem, given that Np is equal to 4800, number of turns in the primary is 4800, and Vs, voltage in the secondary is 8 volt and voltage in the primary is 240 volt. So using this equation we have to find Ns. So Ns is equal to 160 turns. So the number of turns in the secondary is equal to 160. Next question. The input voltage of an transformer is 240 volt AC. Input voltage of an transformer is 240 volt means the voltage in the primary is 240 volt. Then there are 80 turns in the secondary coil. Then Ns is equal to 80. And 800 turns in the primary. Np is equal to 800. What is the output voltage of the transformer? We have to find what is Vs. So use the same equation, write the given data, cross multiply, and you will get 24 volt. So Vs, voltage in the secondary, is equal to 24 volt. So write all these the 3 questions in your notebook and write the answer. The power in the primary and secondary coils of a transformer is the same. So in the case of transformer, the power in primary and secondary coils are same only when there is no loss of power in the transformer. So whenever there is no loss of power in the transformer, the power in the primary circuit or power in the primary coil becomes equal to power in the secondary coil. So that we can write power in the primary is equal to voltage into current. So voltage of the primary is Vp and current in the primary is Ip. So power in the primary is equal to Vp into Ip, and power in the secondary is equal to Vs into Is. So if there is no loss of power in the transformer, we can write power in the primary is equal to power in the secondary. That is Vp into Ip is equal to Vs into Is. On dividing, Ip by Is is equal to Vs divided by Vp. So we will get one equation. Ip by Is is equal to Vs by Vp. Current in the primary divided by current in the secondary is equal to voltage in the secondary divided by voltage in the primary. So see, the voltage and current are inversely related. That means whenever current increases, voltage decreases. So in the case of step-up transformer, the step-up transformer is used for increasing the voltage. So in that case, current in the secondary will be less and in the case of step down transformer, it is used for decreasing voltage. The current in the secondary will be high. So in a step up transformer, the voltage in the secondary coil is more and the current is less. But in a step down transformer, the secondary voltage is less and current is more. So you have to remember these two equations. IP by IS is equal to VS by VP and VS by VP is equal to NS by NP. In a transformer, without loss in power, there are 5000 turns in the primary and 250 turns in the secondary. The primary voltage is 120 volt and the primary current is 0.1 ampere. Find the voltage and current in the secondary. So in a transformer without any loss in power, there are 5000 turns in the primary. So NP is equal to how much? 5000 and 250 turns in the secondary. That is NS is equal to how much? 250. The primary voltage is 120 volt. VP is equal to 120 volt and primary current, that is IP, is equal to 0.1 ampere. Find the voltage and current in the secondary. So we have to find VS and IS of the secondary coil. So how can we find this? So NP is given, NS is given, VP is given, VS is not given. So in the first step we have to find VS. So use this equation, VS by VP is equal to NS by NP. Substitute the values, cross multiply, and we will get VS is equal to 6 volt. So if we know the value of VS, then we can find IS. For that we have to use this equation, VS by VP is equal to IP by IS. Substitute the values, cross multiply, so that you will get IS is equal to 2 ampere. So write this equation and answer in your notebook. Categorize the following relations appropriately as step up or step down transformers. So here some relations are given. We have to classify them into step up and step down transformer. VS is greater than VP. So VS is greater than VP means what? Voltage in the secondary is greater than voltage in the primary. So in which case voltage in the secondary is greater than voltage in the primary? Yes, in step up transformer. So write here VS is greater than VP. Next, VS is less than VP. So in this case, in the case of step down transformer, voltage in the primary is greater than voltage in the secondary. So this belongs to step down transformer. Then IS is less than IP. That is, secondary current is less than primary current. So in which case it is step up transformer. So in the case of step up transformer, current in the primary is greater than current in the secondary. Then IS is greater than IP. Current in the secondary is greater than current in the primary. That is in the case of step down transformer. NS divided by NP is less than 1. That is, number of turns in the secondary divided by number of turns in the primary gives a number less than 1. So in which case it is step down transformer, because in the case of step down transformer, number of turns in the secondary coil is less than number of turns in the primary coil. So if we divide a less number by a bigger number, so that we will get a number which is less than 1. So it is in the case of step down transformer. Then NS by NP is greater than 1. Number of turns in the secondary divided by number of turns in the primary is greater than 1 in the case of step up transformer. Here In the case of step-up transformer, number of turns in the secondary is greater than number of turns in the primary. That is why we will get a value greater than 1 on dividing. So write this question and answer in your notebook. So what we learned today? So we saw what is mutual induction and then what are transformers. So what is mutual induction? So mutual induction means it is a phenomenon in which a change of current in the first coil causes an induced EMF in the second coil is called mutual induction. And this mutual induction is the working principle behind a transformer. And a transformer is it's a device for increasing or decreasing the voltage of an AC. Then there are two types of transformers, step-up transformer and step-down transformer. Step-up transformer is used for increasing the voltage of AC, while step-down transformer is used for decreasing the AC. Then after that we learned two equations. Vs by Vp is equal to Ns by Np. Then Ip by Is is equal to Vs by Vp, where Vs is the voltage of a secondary coil and Vp is the voltage of primary coil. Ns is the number of turns in the secondary coil and Np is the number of turns in the primary coil. Then what is Ip? Current in the primary coil is called Ip and current in the secondary coil is called Is. Vs is the voltage of secondary coil and Vp is the voltage of primary coil.